This episode of Distraction is sponsored by Landmark College, offering comprehensive support for students with learning disabilities, ADHD, and ASD. Learn more at lcdistraction.org. Landmark College, we teach differently. Hello, I'm Dr. Ned Hallowell, and I have a mini episode of Distraction, our podcast. One of my favorite forms of this mini is to answer a listener question, which I will begin by reading the question to you. And by the way, if any of you would like to have your questions answered, please send them in. Here is the question. I have a question regarding children with multiple diagnoses, such as a learning disability, ADHD, and unspecified episodic mood disorder. How do you know what to treat first? Because all these diagnoses run together. Thank you, Latricia. Well, it's a very good question, and you're always treating them all simultaneously. But I always say target the ADHD first, because the medication we use for ADHD can make everything else better. It's sort of like turning up the lights in the room. When you improve attention, you can improve mood, you can improve reading, you can improve everything from depression to getting organized to anxiety to, tying your shoes. I mean, pretty much everything you do in life gets better with increased focus and attention. Plus, the medications we use for ADHD are so quick acting. They're in and out of your system in a matter of hours. So if they happen not to work, or if they cause untoward side effects, they're gone in a matter of hours. So the cost-benefit analysis comes down squarely in favor of starting with stimulant medication, trying to go after the ADHD first, and then seeing what's left and treating the other elements second. Certainly learning problems, that kind of intervention is lengthy, takes months, years. But if you get a beneficial response to the medication with the ADHD, then it'll make whatever interventions you have for the learning difference all that much easier. And the unspecified episodic mood disorder also will become more amenable to treatment if the stimulant medication worked for the ADHD. So, Latricia, and whoever else might happen to be listening, I hope that is helpful information to you. All right, I'd like to take a moment to get you excited about an event that's taking place for educators this summer, and I really think it is exciting. So let me tell you more what Landmark College is doing. If you're an educator and you want to learn what's going on, and the coolest stuff that's going on in education is coming out of places like Landmark College's Institute of Research and Training. So this June 24 to 26, the Summer Institute for Educators. The Summer Institute combines hands-on, multi-day training with workshops, world-class research presentations, not just national class, world-class, and they are. A student panel, and those are always so good because the students don't lie. They really tell you what's going on. Networking opportunities, so you get to talk to other people in your situation, and those are always wonderful. I love those. And 30-plus years of Landmark College expertise. I mean, this place has been in this business for a long time. They know what they're doing. They've been in the trenches. And so you'll be in this kind of hubbub of activity of people who are on the forefront experimenting, instead of listening to lectures where you memorize a whole bunch of answers. You'll have to groups where there's a whole bunch of questions and brainstorming. Educators will experience 3 days of intensive workshops exploring subjects like, now listen to this lineup, strategies for creating an executive function-friendly classroom. Number 2, supporting social emotional learning in the classroom and beyond. Now again, that sounds like another big mouthful of jargon. It means how do you get along with people? And how do you learn to do that when you're learning? That's what they'll help you learn how to do without turning you into a robot and taking all the fun out of you. So that's what you want your social emotional learning to do. We wanted to do it in a lively fashion. And then number 3, technology without tears, simple tools to improve access and student success. Technology without tears. And you get that in 3 days, June 24, 25, 26. I can't imagine how that wouldn't just enrich, your teaching ability for the coming year. To learn more or to register for Landmark College's Summer Institute for Educators, being held June 24 to June 26 at their beautiful campus in Putney, Vermont, click the link in the show notes or go to lcdistraction.org. That's lcdistraction.org. I think you'll have a fantastic time there, and I hope, if I were a teacher, I would just jump on my pony and ride up there. It's just a wonderful place. There's no place in the world that understands all this better. lcdistraction.org, June 24, 25, 26, Landmark College's Summer Institute for Educators. I hope you will go there and just have a ball. Okay, please remember to reach out to us with your questions and show ideas. We love them and make use of them. Our email address is connect@distractionpodcast.com. That's connect@distractionpodcast.com. And please leave us a rating and a review on Apple Podcasts if you like what you're hearing. We need those. We absolutely thrive because of those. Distraction is produced by Collisions, the podcast division of CRN International. Collisions, podcasts for curious people. Our audio engineer is Roman Zeitlin. Our editor is Chris Lathan. And our producer is Sarah Gurton.